Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's had a good start to their week. As you come in, say hello. Let me know you're here. Always forget to do this part. And it's so long. All right. I think we're in there. Oh, it looks a little different today. Well, like I said, as you come in, say hello. Let me know you're here. Give me a thumbs up. I'm April Cheney. For those who do not know me, I am an independent Chalk Couture designer and getting ready to work on a piece, and happy that y'all will join me. So I'm going to give it a minute and see if anybody wants to come in. Coffee is so good. I have been having issues lately with not being able to tell if anybody's in the room unless they speak or send me a little message. So I would really appreciate that. That way I know who's here and we can just chat away. All right. So tonight we are going to be using my 9x12 Aiden board, which is this is one of the first boards I got. I love it. It fits perfectly in my bathroom. And we are going to be working on Enjoy the Journey, which is the May Club Couture. So it's a little bicycle and it's super cute. I have used it. We won't have to break it down, but came in its sheet and of course on the back, so I can make sure I can determine which side is the back after my transfers have dried to put them back on. So I put what transfer set it is and what part of the transfers. So, and we're going to slide all this out of the way because we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to set that right over there. Hopefully not knock my coffee over. As y'all know, I'm naturally graceful. So I have two ribbons tonight that I'm thinking about using. We'll see how it works out. So I have this burlap, which is pretty rough textured. So I'm not leaning towards this. And this is, it kind of looks like burlap, but it's a linen. And so it has a softer weave and a smaller weave to it. So I'm probably going to use this, is what I'm thinking. And what we're going to do with this, so I keep them together by holding rubber bands around them, but it kind of creases them a little bit. So I just want to see how long I'm going to want this. I'll leave some extra room off to the side. Alright, get my handy dandy scissors. Hey, Miss Sue. How are you doing? So we're working on the Aiden board tonight. The 9x12. And we're working with the Enjoy the Journey, which is the Maze Chalk Couture. If you're interested in finding out about the Chalk Couture, or Couture Club, excuse me, just drop in the comments, Couture Club, and I will contact you after the video. As always, I would appreciate if you share. It's like my little tip jar. Get my scissors closed so I don't hurt myself. So I'm going to try something a little different tonight, Miss Sue. And we're going to see how it goes. I'm trying to get the colors. Not sure what colors I want to use. Kind of like a nose. Get my black. Set my board up there. Thank you, Miss Sue. So hopefully I won't have the same issues I've been having that we had the last live. Hey, Lisa girl. Of not seeing who's in the room. Apparently I'm okay. It's looking, the way it's showing up on my tablet is weird. This time it's different. Not weird, but different. So, what I'm going to do is, now I've lost my placing of this. Okay, so about in there. Alright, and that will fit in there. So because this is the, it's a material, I'm not going to worry about fuzzing up my transfer on this one. And like I said, I was debating on using, I need something solid under here. I think I'll use this. Well, that's not very solid. I don't know what I was thinking of that. Okay. Need something that wasn't so squishy. Make sure this is locked down on here. I'm not using the inks tonight. I'm just going to use the paste. I'm going to use some black. Get that stirred up. So me and Lisa had a wonderful lunch today. That was so much fun. I haven't seen my girl in a while. Oh yeah, I need to order some black. I'm getting real low. Okay. Let's see how this goes. And I'm just dabbing it up at the top. Above my screen print. Not really putting a whole lot, but this is a material, so it will grab this chalk paste. Hopefully I didn't get it. I think I got too close to the edge on that. We shall see. So just pulling it down through my transfer. Like I said, because this is a material, it's really grabbing that chalk paste. You could use the inks on this, but I had my chalk paste readily available, so. Oh, what? Why did it come out really bad? I'm sure you're just being overly critical. Where were you having a problem with it? Alright. Pull up my excess. And put it back in my jar. Well, you know, just hit it with a little shot of water out of your spray bottle, a little at a time, till you get the consistency that you want. And you know with chalk paste, you can always do it over again. Oh, that's super cute. Okay. My husband jokes me because I say super cute a lot. But it's super cute. Alright, so I'm going to set this to the side for right now. And I'm going to let it dry out on its own. And get this board out of the way. Do you got your spray bottle all set up, Miss Sue? Alright, pull my board back down. And I'm going to set this up here so it can dry. Feeling a little claustrophobic this evening. Everything's kind of on top of me tonight. Alright. I love glitter, but it's hard to get rid of it. Whew. I mean, it comes off of the board beautifully, but sometimes it might get down in that little seam, and I'm still pulling out green glitter from my St. Patty's Day design on this. It's like fairy dust. All right. The mocha came out great. The dreamsicle was too thick. Yeah, just give it a little shot of water out of your spray bottle. And do another run at it. All right. Set that over there. Fuzz my transfer. And lay this down. This is going to be one of those layering techniques. So I think I'm going to do this a little off center. Make sure my screen print area is down tight. And this is going to be your first layer. Hey girl, hey! What's up, Sherry? How are you this evening? We are working on the Couture Club transfer tonight. This will be available to the public May 1st. So that's pretty cool. I get to show y'all. Alright, get my white going. See, and that's a little thick to me, Miss Sue, so I'm going to give it a little half squirt. See what that looks like. Give it a good stir. Did dream, inspire, create. Forgot to put painter's tape around the edges and made a mess of that too. Oh, the live cut out on you, Sherry? Well, Miss Sue, it takes a little bit of practice. It's like some colors, to me, So we were discussing this Saturday, as a matter of fact, at Sherry's party. She hosted a sip and chalk this past Saturday. And some of the colors seem to run a little bit thicker or drier than them others. That's my observance. I don't have this positioned correctly. That's my observance. So I tend to run mine a little bit thinner since I've had the heat on, especially this winter, because of it. Just the drying time is so quick, and especially on these lives, I don't move as fast as I do if I'm not doing a live. So I tend to run mine a little bit thinner than what is suggested. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure it's mixed really well, and that you're only putting little bits of water in, and then you'll get the groove of what colors you feel they run too thick for you, and you'll know starting off what you need to do before you start your project. Because I know the red, for me, the red runs a little thick. My jars are getting low, so it seems like they thicken up a little bit the lower you go. So seem to be putting a little extra water in it from time to time. All right, so there's our wheels and our spoke. We're done with that, so I'm going to put that in my little water bath so I can get to the sink. Oh, you did on burlap. Burlap can be super tricky, because like I said, it just grabs hold of this, especially if you're using, because the paste is a lot thicker than the inks. And I don't think I'm quite finished with this, but I'm going to put the cap on it, because we don't want it sitting out in the air. And we'll set that aside. And I'm going to hit this with my blow dryer. If you have a cool setting on your blow dryer, I suggest using that. But yeah, whenever you have anything like fabrics or anything like that, it's just going to really grab a hold of it. And with the paste, it's thicker than the inks. So you definitely might want to thin that out. Just don't put too much. Okay, that's dry. Oh, that's a little tacky right there. So remember, you want to make sure that it's completely dry before you layer another part on top. Because if you don't make sure it's completely dry, it will pull that chalk paste up. So I did that on a cool setting, but if your blow dryer doesn't have a cool setting, you need to wait for your surface to come back to room temperature. You don't want to lay your transfer onto a warm surface, and you definitely don't want to try and lay down chalk paste, because it will dry even quicker when you do that. So just making sure my next layer is good and fuzzed, and I'll get this lined up. Or attempt to. Alright, I think we got it on our first try. Woohoo! So just making sure everything's down. Alright. And I want to do this little basket in white. So like I was saying earlier, we had an awesome time at Sherry's Sippin' Chalk. All her friends that were there were a hoot. I enjoyed their company. They made it a pleasure, as did Sherry. It was lots of fun. All right, and so what I'm going to do, because I've got the rest of this area, is I just started it off of the corner and then worked my way over. And I'm just pulling that back, holding it there for a minute, and I'm going to hit it with my blow dry. Just making sure that basket part is dry without the screen being on it, because if it dries in that screen, that chalk paste is coming up. Alright, so I am digging the Thai teal and the mint together. What do y'all think? Do you like those two colors together? Give me a thumbs up, give me hearts. Give me a mean face if you don't like it. Kane's barking at me. Well, that's because you wouldn't let him say hello the other day. He's a cutie. So y'all digging these colors? Digging them together. Sherry likes them. I like them too. Yep, I think we'll go with those. I think we'll do this for the main part of it, and then we'll do this color for the accent. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that. We'll see how it turns out. Could be a total disaster, but we'll see. All right, we got 3 thumbs up on that. I think we're good. I think we're in there with our color choices. All right, so that seems like an awesome consistency right there. So we're just going to go with it. And I'm going to do the rest of the transfer in this color. And get that pulled in. Pulled into my screen area. Whoa, I was dribbling a little bit there. I had a little too much on, so let's go ahead and take some off so I don't hit stuff that I don't want to hit. I am not left-handed, y'all. Whew. So we are going to turn this right around so that we don't mess it up. Trying to get close to this basket without hitting it. Alright, and get my excess pulled up. Trying to get all the lines out. Oh, we dried right there. It's all right. We can cover that up. Show y'all a nifty little trick. Something doesn't turn, you get a little spot, like everything's really, really good, and then you got that one little spot that just was not cooperating. All right, so we're done with this one. And we'll put the lid on that. We're going to hit it with the blow dryer again. Speed up the drying process. Isn't it, Miss Sue? I can't stand every month they're coming out with something cuter than the last month. And I'm hoping that they will take our suggestion. There's a lot of us that have suggested it, and they listen to us pretty good. It's pretty amazing, actually. That they need a fifth wheel, a camper, for the vintage truck. That would be super cute. Alright, this is my Thai teal. Thai teal, make sure I'm dry where I need to go here. Okay, so this transfer set has some itty bitty parts to it. So, these are the grips on your handlebars. And so we're going to do accent color there. Line that up. Make sure that's locked down. Little dab will do ya. And get that pulled through. Don't need much for those little handlebars. Pull up our excess. And roll it. Oh, that's cute. Transfer sticking to my finger, y'all. Okay, there we go. It wouldn't come off. There we go. And we're going to do our bicycle seat. That's the other one. Our accent color. So there's our little bicycle seat. And we're going to line that up. And get our accent color pulled in there. Pull up our excess, put it back in our jar, and pull our transfer up. Like I said before, never, you can start at the corner, but always pull side to side or top to bottom, because you will stretch out your transfer if you're pulling from the corner. It's okay to start there, but don't pull it. It will mess up your transfer bad. Because it's just like fabric. You don't want to pull it on the bias. And then we've got another basket for the back. And we're going to put that down. Set that right there. And we're going to hit it with the white. And I'm not going to do those flowers that are on there. Just the basket. And then we'll start embellishing it. And seeing if we can cover up our boo-boo on that front fender. All right, there's our other basket. Close that up for right now. All right, and that should be dry. Yep. Okay, so then we have little embellishments, florals. So we have, I call this the weed. I couldn't come up with a better name, but that's what I called it, was the weed. But that cute little design, and then that one that kind of looks like a fern. And we have these two flowers. And then we have a leaf that just fell to the floor. Alright. So that one is super tiny. We're going to set that right over there because I don't think I'm going to use that. Alright. So now we want to fill in our basket with our our leaves and our flowers. You can do it any way you want to. Do the flowers yellow. I've got yellow ready, see? Right there. I got yellow. So I'm going to try and drape this down a little bit so that way I can sort of maybe cover up my boo-boo down here. I'm going to try and lay this down a couple of times before I have to wash it off. And I'm going to use, I have my canary yellow, and I have my peachy, and I have this pink, and I have some other colors, but I don't know. I'm trying to match these flowers because I'm going to do something with these flowers with this. So we'll see where it goes. I don't really have a paste color that'll match that one though. So that's why I pulled the pink out. But we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. If we don't like it, we can do it over again. No biggie. Alright, and this is our lime green. I use this a lot during Christmas. Well, that's a really good consistency. We're good to go. Oh, and another thing, Miss Sue, I know you're probably not even close to being anywhere near to the bottom of your jars. But when you use your paste, after you do a project and before you close it up, just give it a little half spritz of water before you put the lid on, and that'll help keep your consistency good as well. And again, not a whole lot, just a little spritz. again, hitting it with a cold blow dryer. And trying to get a couple of leaves up here. Put a couple in the back. Make sure I get that covered. Okay, there's a couple going that way. And let's bring it around this way. See how that does. I want a nice full basket. All right. And the same thing on the back, but I think I'm going to go up. Go up with a couple of them. And start filling in with our flowers. Here we go. I think we're done with that. I don't think I'll use it anymore. I will be using this green then. Alright, so I'm going to hit this with the blow dryer so I can put on some more stuff. This one, I'm going to put a couple of those in there. And I'm going to do those green as well. So let's see. Put it kind of right there. Starting it on that corner, but pulling it from the side. I'll pull through. And I think I'm only going to do 2 of those. What happens when you don't check your fingers. Sometimes I can be a messy Marvin, but it's okay. I'll clean it up. Can y'all see what I did? Okay, I will do, Miss Sue. You see what I did? I hit it with my finger. It had chalk paste on it, so I gotta clean it up. So I'm gonna take a little Q-tip and just barely a spritz on it of water. And I'm just gonna clean that right out of there. Try not to hit my bike fender. That chalk out of there. No worries. Make sure that's all dry before I start laying down flowers. All right. I think I'll put that one there. See how many flowers we can get down. Close this up because I'm done with it. So, Miss Sue, you need to get some stuff done and you need to post it on my page. Show me what you're doing. Alright, going in with the yellow, Lisa. So quick stir, check our consistency. I'm so in love with these new jars. Alright. And this is such a pretty yellow. Alright. I'll switch back to here, give that a chance to dry. That's on here. Yes, ma'am. How big what is, oh, the jars. I know, aren't they awesome? Have you gotten any yet? I think they're phenomenal. I really do. And I like the fact that I don't have to deal with two lids. Let me see. Put a couple of flowers that have fallen off. Alright, that's still wet. Up here, paste. I could probably still keep going with that one if I wanted to do some more yellow. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 6 flowers without having to wash that in between. But I do want the bigger flower in some different colors, so I'm gonna rinse this off in my little bath here. And put that on my towel. And while that's drying, because we gotta wait for it to dry, we'll use the small flower and put some little flowers in here. Close up my jar. All right. I want to use some of this pink. This is bubblegum pink. And it's a good consistency. Still got a little spot right there that I need to cover up on that fender. So use a teeny flower. Hopefully that's got it covered up. Yep. And then we'll just start popping these little pink ones in every once in a while. I'll get this filled in here. A couple of those floating out. I think that's enough pink. What do y'all think so far? I think it's looking super cute. Alright, all done with my pink. Close that up. So can y'all believe it's going to be 70 degrees tomorrow? And then 80 the next day? I'm not going to know how to act. Truly not. I probably will kill myself outside tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. Oops. Alright, so I'm going back to that. I rinsed off my bigger flour. So I'm going back to that, and I'm going to use this peachy, because I want to incorporate that in there. So I don't know if y'all can see, but it looks like it's got like an oil slick on the top of it. But it's just the pigment. Do you know that the pigments are organic, and that both the paste and the ink are non-toxic? I wouldn't suggest spreading it on, you know, your bologna sandwich or anything. I don't think it would taste very good. But they are non-toxic, so you don't have to worry about the kiddos getting in them. Might give them a little bellyache just because it's gross. But don't have to worry about the pets getting into it or anything like that, which is awesome. Little Deb, that pull through. Put one there. And another one there. Oops. I just went over top of that one that wasn't dry. Let's hit it. Hey, Jess. Hit it with a blow dry. Get it dry. Forgot that I had just laid that one down, so me putting this transfer over top of it, next to it, the transfer hit it, so we're going to try and fix our little mistake. Chalk Couture is so forgiving. It's awesome. It's the only way I can do anything. Alright, and then we're going to pop a couple of these down here. don't think I'm going to use this little leaf. I think I'm going to leave him out of here. So I do need a little touch up right over there. So get my Q-tip. Make sure it's fairly damp. Right in the middle there. Alright, so let me get my chalk paste closed up. And then we're going to move on. Because I know y'all are curious about that little piece of burlap that I had out earlier. And I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Hopefully it'll turn out cute. Close all these up. Out of the way. So I thought it would be really cute. Got a chalk boogie. Really cute. If I did something like this. Like a little banner over it. So that's why I have my little piece of burlap. So what I'm going to do is, they call it dovetailing. So you take, this is a wired linen, looks sort of like burlap, but it's a wired linen ribbon. And you fold it in half, and you have the open side over there, and you just cut it at a diagonal. And there's the wire that fell off. So then you get that cute little dovetail on it. Now once I get this on there, I might shorten it. So just fold it over again. Cut it at an angle. Good scissors are required. And then what I'm going to do, see if this works out. I'm just going to take some twine. And I might need some glue dots. I'm not sure how this is how we're gonna get this done, but just want to kind of crimp up my end and take my little piece of twine and I'm going to attempt to tie it together. Okay. I'll put one more just to make sure it's secure. Alright, and I'm just going to cut my excess off on here. So I don't really want that showing. Cutting it real close. Alright. Pardon me, I apologize for coughing so much. And then got in there. And just doing a little accordion fold to it. Trying to make sure that the ends, the sides are down. So that the top will lay flat. And if y'all are popping in and watching a replay of this, you're welcome to comment, ask questions, give me a thumbs up. If you're asking a question, we'll get back with you and answer it as soon as my notifications tell me it's there. Which sometimes they act a little wonky. Alright, so I got these really handy dandy magnets. And they already have adhesive on the back, and it has this little paper thing. So it's got the adhesive on the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the back of my ribbon because my board is magnetic. And hopefully that will stay. I'm not too sure about with it staying with the material. So we'll see. All right, let's see if that adheres to it. What do y'all think so far? Is that working for you? I'm thinking it's adorable. All right, and so I want to incorporate some of these flowers. I had a bush. I bought a bush. And it had greenery and berries and all that jazz to it. And it had the larger, what are these? Zinnias or Gerber daisies? Can anybody tell me what these are? Is that a zinnia or a Gerber? One of y'all got to know. I know you know. So I've got these, and like I said, they came on a bush, and I've cut it down a little bit, but I need to do some more. I forgot to plug in my hot glue gun, y'all. What in the world? You know, sometimes you just think you got it all together, and it just doesn't work out like that. Hopefully I have enough glue too. So I've got my glue gun. And these I will definitely have to use glue on the back. Or I could just glue them to that. That would be, I don't know, we'll see. We'll check it. Like a Gerber, okay. I can always tell you if I like something or not, but I have a hard time with all the names of flowers. Remembering what's what. Those are stuck together. All right. Got my little baby clippers out. Might not use these all, but I'm going to go ahead and clip them all. Got stems flying everywhere, y'all. Alright, still waiting on this glue gun to warm up. Be just a minute. Let's see how we want to do this. Sometimes you just got to tilt it up and look at it. Over. So Ricky's home, y'all. Everybody say hey. Hey, Ricky. He's trying to be quiet. He's so funny. That's kind of squishing it. All right, so something like that. See where we got to glue them at. Miss Sue said hey. He said hello, Miss Sue. All right, where are my glue things? There they are. Helps if you have enough glue in it. Lisa said, hey. He said, hey, boo. All right, we're in there. Glue gun is working. All right, so I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on the back of here. I don't want to get it on my board. It gets stringy. So I'm just going to slip it in this little fold that's on my ribbon. All right, and a yellow. Whew, now it's coming out like a freight train, my goodness. And slip this one in over here. Try and get it tucked under a little bit. All right, and then the pink one. And slip that one right there. I'm going to do the same thing over here. A little hot glue. Try to keep all these spider webs to a minimum here. Alright, I think I'm going to slide that one right there. I'm trying to use the folds in this ribbon to my advantage to tuck these in. Alright. And our yellow one. And then our pink one. All right. All right. Just wanted to do something a little different this evening and show you how creative you can get with your boards, especially with them being magnetic. They're really awesome. So there might be a little shadow on that, but I'll hold it this way. Maybe y'all can see it. What do y'all think? Isn't that cute? And it's so super easy. It really is. Well, I appreciate everybody joining me. I appreciate your support. And please share. If there's somebody you think that would enjoy this video, you can tag them in it. Share it to your page. And as always, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We'll see y'all Thursday. Night.